Hrithik Roshan is talking about it. Abhishek Bachchan is talking about it. So many. Atlee has loved the trailer as well.
Tamil and Telugu films being dubbed and remade in Hindi. But this importance is been given today. It's not that we have changed our format and we are making better films today. No.
Vikram, RRR, everything is doing very good all over India.
When we started this, we never expected this will go like worldwide.
When you go anywhere in the world and when you say India, the first thing that comes is probably Dharavi, which we saw in Slumdog Millionaire, or they think it's Bollywood songs, a Shah Rukh Khan.
We have with us Kathir, Sriya Reddy and Parthiban sir. Their series is coming up. It's called Suzhal, originally in Tamil but being dubbed in
Suzhal.
All right.
Suzhal.
So actually,
we'll start from there.
You actually roll your tongue.
Suzhal.
Yeah.
All right.
Roll the tongue, touch the palate.
No. Even our Tamil people know they can't say
Yeah,
this.
even I
They
can't
can't pronounce
say it.
it.
Yeah.
Right. So you're from Karnataka.
No, I'm from Tamil Nadu,
okay.
but my Tamil is pathetic and not as good as both of theirs. So even I had a problem initially.
Right. But Reddy's, I think generally they're from Andhra or
Yeah.
Telugu speaking?
Yeah. So most of people who were in Tamil Nadu moved to Andhra. Even the Telugu people who used to live in Tamil Nadu have moved to Andhra and vice versa.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
even the pure Tamil people can't pronounce out Suzhal.
Yeah. I couldn't pronounce
that
Right.
that is a speciality of Tamil.
Great. That's amazing. All right. So, fascinating response to the promo so far. I think almost anyone and everyone is loving it. Does it make you guys extremely excited for the sort of...
Did you see the trailer?
I've seen the trailer.
What did you
I
think?
absolutely loved it. I was there in IFA.
Okay.
Yeah. So there as well. I think it's absolutely fascinating. It's absolutely... I love the camera work.
Okay.
I was asking about the location where
Brilliant.
that fall is taking place
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
mountain.
yeah.
I would love to know.
It's a quarry.
It's
like
Where is it?
it's like
It's in Chennai.
It's in Chennai.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
It's stunning actually.
Yeah.
Now it's
like-
been used as for storing water and all those.
but it's a stunning location.
Yeah, it is. The camera work has been top notch.
Right. So tell us like what sort of responses have you guys been getting? Hrithik Roshan is talking about it. Abhishek Bachchan is talking about it. So many. Atlee has loved the trailer as well. So it's a fascinating response so far.
Without more than the trailer, our show will speak more. That is what we are excited to know. We are excited to see how the response, seeing the series.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. What about you, Shreya?
I think this is a first time for any original TV OTT show to have this much of traction.
Yeah, of course.
And more so being a show out of the South. Now you know the flavor of the South is the flavor of everybody. Everybody seems to be loving whatever comes out of the South. So I think this is the first time an OTT show has got this much of traction on a bigger platform. When I say this is the first global show going.
Right.
So this is Amazon's first show going out of India being global. So we have 250 countries and 30 languages. So yeah, that's never had, I mean Amazon doesn't have any other show that this is the first. So it's quite exciting.
No, you know, these are fascinating times. Like say, for example, first of all, we are having all these languages over here.
Yeah.
So first of all, that assimilation is beautiful. But right now, the way the situation is, not only in India but all across the world, it's like nationality agnostic, language agnostic. It's the content that really matters to people.
Exactly, and the content of our show is very rural. It is shot in an interior part of Tamil Nadu. So you can just about imagine that something so regional has a voice across the country, across the world hopefully, you know, because this is something that people want to see. When you go anywhere in the world and when you say India, the first thing that comes is probably Dharavi, which we saw in Slumdog Millionaire, or they think it's Bollywood songs, a Shah Rukh Khan, and you know, that's what people come to mind when you say India to them. But I think India is so diverse, it has so much more.
Of course.
You know?
Right.
So it's nice for what's happening right now.
So much culture to it, so much spiritual culture to it, and we also see there are so many festivals which is happening in India, which in
Rituals.
and in our series also, the festival which we are doing, we have not heard it before. So people who are watching it outside of India or all over the world, they'll be fascinated about the culture, the tone. It actually happens in India. It is not like a frictional thing, but then it happens. The festival happens in India.
Right. I think that's going to be really fascinating, and I think the world once they watch Sriya Reddy in this interview, they'll fall in love with her voice and the way her persona is. I think she's got a beautiful voice.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Impressive voice that she has. All right, so now, so how do you respond to this? Like, you know, all these languages coming up, and we're talking about all these expressions of pan India these days, and it is so fascinating that as she's talking about the diversity part of it. Do you find it beautiful in a way, various languages, various cultures, and still coming together?
For me, this excitement is because we never expected this. That is the reason for this excitement. When we started this, we never expected this will go like worldwide.
Right.
So that is the basic excitement I got. And whatever we knew, see, when you go to a nursery school, the first day of nursery school, there is excitement. First day of high school, first day of college. I am in this industry for 32 years. I am a director, actor, producer, whatever. But this is my first series, web series.
Right.
When it goes like worldwide, it gives immense pleasure.
Right, and does it also tell you guys that I think it's all about the story at the end of the day. If a story is really unique and it is told well with nice production values, it can connect with anyone in the world.
Absolutely, because the content is the king. You cannot falter with that. And earlier I had mentioned that there's a team, the Amazon team, that has watched the show. They do not know the Tamil language. They've all watched the show with English subtitles, and they have been going gaga over it. In fact, we haven't watched it. We don't even know what to expect. But that is what I'm trying to say, that this language is something which today we're able to say it doesn't matter. If you asked me, or if I'd asked you 5 years ago, you'd have said, yes, it does matter. In fact, before this interview began, I asked you, and you said, yeah, I like to watch an original with the subtitles.
Right.
But if you'd asked any one of us 5 years ago, it would not have been the case. So simplest of stories can be told and can be heard across the world.
Right.
And I think Indian cinema has to be there. It's already getting there, you know, but we need to push.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, I agree with your response to the Amazon team, because I do many interviews, but so some of them they came up short while back that we've seen it, it's stunning. So I was a bit surprised with how excited
it's
they
just
are.
not like this. They're like,
And it will continue every time. Every time we are seeing them, the same excitement will be there, and they'll be speaking like this much. So
because that was a decision taken by them, saying that let's not keep it or shelter it to say that it is only a regional, and let's promote it as a regional show.
Right.
So they saw it, they came to a conclusion that, well, this story can be told and heard across boundaries. So that is when they came up with the idea, let's push for these number of countries, these number of languages.
Great. Okay, so Shreya is talking about regional part. So, you know, I'll just share one story. So I was at IFFI Goa, I think this year itself, and there was this press conference taking place where there was a film from Tamil Nadu, there was a film from Assam, basically borderland, and there was a film from Bengal. So 3 different languages, and they were talking about all those things. So I just asked the lady who was moderating, and she was from Tamil Nadu as well, and I asked her that, considering that Tamil films they do extraordinarily well as far as box office is concerned, and technically as well they're so brilliant, the sort of technical team that you have. So do you think that it's about time that we just move away from all these elements, that this is Tamil language film and this is Bengali or Punjabi, and just treat them at par with say Hindi or any other international language? So she said, first of all, we should stop calling them regional cinema.
Yeah, I would agree.
That is not really cool. What are your views on that?
I mean, it has already started. Like every film or every series, which is whatever the language it might be, it might be from India or other parts of the world. We are excited. We are excited to see what is the next season, when it is going to come, when it is going to get released. You know, Vikram, RRR, everything is doing very good all over India. So language is not a barrier for the art. So if the content and the experience what we are giving is good, then people are ready to watch it in any language.
Right. What are your views, sir?
No, I need that platform is very important. Even the language, whatever the language, the platform, no, which reaches the people, that is most important. In ancient days, in Puranas, there will be a magic mirror. In that magic mirror, we can see whatever the whole world, whatever happening in the whole world, we can see it through that mirror. Like that, there's Amazon Prime is like that magic mirror. So we are acting here, people are seeing in all over the world. I am telling that this platform is more important. Otherwise, we cannot cross this language barrier.
Okay.
But I'm sorry, I'll have to add something here. The surge, this importance given to regional cinema has happened only now. Very sadly. It has happened only now because of the A number of pan-India films that has done well.
And it's also maybe like the budget constriction to, budget.
No,
thing
not
also,
really,
no?
because there's so many Tamil and Telugu films being dubbed and remade in Hindi. But this importance is been given today. It's not that we have changed our format and we are making better films today. No. We have had a Nayagan, we've had great Mani Ratnam films in the past.
Of course.
But the recognition and the respect and importance has been given today.
Right, and which is ironic.
Even before Nayagan, 60, 70 years back, there is a film called Chandralekha. Chandralekha, some 70 years back it was released, but it was released in all the languages. It was dubbed in all the languages.
So Rasool Pukati,
Yeah.
During a press conference, I had a conversation with him, and he said that it's not fair to say that it's only now that South films they're getting their due, because since many years they've been getting great box office. Even overseas they get a great start, and in terms of pull, considering that it is specific language, Telugu and Tamil, and still the sort of numbers that they do is phenomenal. So it has always been there. Maybe people are talking
But
about
today,
it now.
I mean, a common person who is a Hindi-speaking person would want to go and watch a Pushpa, and you know what I mean. I have friends in Bombay who they don't understand the language, but they've gone and watched the original Telugu. They don't know head or tail about the language.
Right.
But today, even everybody, maybe the audience was much niche, like maybe Rasool had said earlier, you know.
Right.
But today, everybody wants to go and watch one of these pan-India films or any film that coming from the South. I mean, I could be wrong, but this is my perception.